In this video, you'll discover the best ways to raise your testosterone levels naturally. It's no secret that a lot of men are suffering from low testosterone. And when you have low testosterone, it disrupts your overall quality of life. And a lot of people who have this issue, essentially they look to hormone replacement therapy, and that has a lot of nasty side effects that I personally wouldn't want to deal with. So that's why I teach people how to raise your testosterone naturally, and that's what I'm going to teach you in this presentation. So stick around to the end. But before we get started, I'm Dr. Zyrowski, and welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, it's a pleasure to have you here. Be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and join our notification community. That way I can help you excel your health and your life. Let's go ahead and talk about what steps you have to take. Okay, so first of all, let's identify if you have this issue. Now, you may have done a blood test and it's something that you were notified, hey, you have low testosterone. Maybe you're feeling it, or maybe you just don't know. Maybe you don't feel right like you used to, but something is off. Well, let's talk about some of the signs and symptoms. So declined libido, this is a major issue that many men face as they become older in age. And let me tell you too, it's estimated that males between about 40 and 70, it's estimated that about 30% of males are suffering from low testosterone. And the other thing is that it starts to decline when you hit about 30 years of age, okay? So it declines at 30 years of age and about 30% between 40 and 79 years old. Erectile dysfunction is another major issue that will happen as a result of low testosterone. Lack of energy, okay? So maybe you're getting up and you just have a hard time getting out of bed. Throughout the entire day, you never seem to hit that energy spot. You never really get it back, and you don't feel the same like you used to. And this is when a lot of men notice, hey, between some of this stuff, lack of energy, low testosterone is probably an issue for you. Now, decrease in physical strength, and let's say too, inability to actually maintain proper muscle mass. This is a problem that many men face as they age, and also a decrease in endurance. So let's say you're going to the gym and you're just like, well, you can't keep your strength up, you can't build any muscle mass, you can't hang on to it, it keeps disappearing. And then as you're trying to, let's say, go outside, go running, get some exercise in, your endurance is just totally shot. Well, this can be a result of low testosterone. Depressed mood is also another major issue. So let's say you just are really irritable, you have a lack of focus, you just can't find yourself in a good, upbeat, positive mood throughout the day. Low testosterone can be a reason for that happening. Decreased enjoyment of life, decreased work performance, and also cognitive decline is another major issue. So let's say you just can't focus, you're at work all day, can't focus, your mentality isn't there, you're just not as sharp as you used to be. Well, cognitive decline can be a result of low testosterone levels. And then of course, decreased bone density. So if you maybe went to the doctors, they did some sort of bone scan, things aren't looking up, decreased testosterone may be the reason why. So here's the deal. A lot of men are going and getting hormone replacement therapy or testosterone replacement therapy. This therapy has a lot of different side effects. Now, unfortunately, most men go straight to that. And the truth is because they don't know that there's another option. But there's a ton of things that you can do in order to actually boost it up naturally. Most doctors aren't telling people that. They're putting right into the hormone therapy. And unfortunately, that hormone therapy has some pretty nasty side effects. It can cause, chest pain. It can cause acne. It can cause decreased sperm count, decreased testicle size. You don't want to be dealing with that kind of stuff. Let's talk about how to do it naturally. So first, what we do is we focus on lifestyle changes. And let me tell you, I've never worked with somebody that we were not able to boost up their testosterone naturally. It always works. So first of all, we're going to use lifestyle changes, and then we'll get to some more things that you can do. Now, first you can do is exercise. If you're somebody who's, not exercising at all, but you're complaining about low testosterone, one of the first things you can do is start exercising. It's a great way to boost it up. Now, when it comes to exercise, you can do strength training. This is a great way to boost up your testosterone. Go to the gym, hit the weights. You don't have to be a bodybuilder. You don't have to be the next strong man, but you can just start lifting some weights. It's not only good for your cardiovascular health, but it's good for your bone density, and it's good for you as you age to do some strength training. We also want to do some endurance work. If you can do a little bit of running, maybe some high intensity interval training, those are all good ways to train in order to boost up your testosterone levels. Nutrition is the next thing on our list, and that's really important. If you're somebody who's eating a lot of fast food, eating a lot of highly inflammatory bad fats, if you're eating a lot of sugar, a lot of carbohydrates, and you're concerned about your testosterone, you got to cut this stuff out. You got to start making these changes toward good whole foods, eating healthy, doing the right things. And then, of course, this is how you're going to focus on boosting your testosterone naturally through these lifestyle changes is by making some of these nutritional changes. Very important. Intermittent fasting is also a really popular way to boost your testosterone. You can do the 16 and 8 method where you fast for 16 hours, eat all your meals within an 8-hour period. There's studies out there that show if you do something like high intensity interval training or some sort of exercise while you're going and in the fasted state, essentially that's going to boost your growth hormone upwards of 2,000% in males. Now, of course, where that growth hormone goes, testosterone follows it, so it'll be a great way to boost up your testosterone. And then decrease stress. I mean, stress is a killer in every way, but it's a killer of testosterone. If you're someone who's just really stressed throughout the day, focus on bringing that stress level down. Focus on maybe doing some meditation, anything you can to decrease the overall stress in your body, so that you decrease cortisol and you increase your testosterone. Let's talk about some supplementation that you can do, because like I said, when I work with people, I find that patients are like, I want this fixed and I want it fixed now. So in many cases, yes, the lifestyle changes is something that we're going to implement in with them, but we also implement nutritional supplementation because there's some great research out on some things that you can do in order to boost it up fast. First, we can use something called Shilajit. Now, Shilajit is going to be a mineral-rich phytocomplex that works really well. Lots of research behind it. We'll get to that in just a second. Now, the Shilajit basically comes from decomposition of plant matter by microorganisms high up in the mountains. In the Tibetan mountains, in the Himalayan mountains, that's typically where this stuff is coming from. And there's over 50 studies on Shilajit showing positive impact on testosterone. So, like I said, we look to hormone replacement therapy in a lot of cases, but we forget that it is well researched, well documented in the research how different nutrients and nutritional compounds can actually boost up testosterone levels. It also shows a positive impact on infertile males. If you have this issue, this may be an answer for you. Now, when we look at this different Shilajit, there's some different ones that have actually been used in research. So there's different nutritional compounds that have been used in research and have been proven to actually work. One of them is going to be Prima V Shilajit, and these are the type of things we like to use clinically because we know that it works, right? We're not shooting from the hip, just using some random thing. We're using something that has been used in research and has been research proven. So this is called Prima V Shilajit. They did one study where they did it for 90 days. They took 75 healthy males. They were between the ages of 45 and 55. And what they found is that these healthy males had significant increase in testosterone and also free testosterone in dehydroepiandrosterone, okay? So basically what this means is that it worked very well at boosting overall testosterone levels in the body. And so that's something that we can use. And what we do is we use this in a supplement formula. I'll put a link in the description below if that's something you want to read more on. And so this is something that works well. This is referred to as Shilajit. Now let's also look to something else, and this is Malaysian ginseng. And this is something that works well. It's been used in traditional Asian medicine for many, many years. It's nothing new. And so this is, once again, some of the things that I find so funny when people are looking for ways to boost this up and their doctor doesn't say anything about it. I mean, it's not only well documented in the research how you can boost it naturally, but also, I mean, it's something that has historically been around for a long time. Malaysian ginseng, it's nothing new here. So it promotes healthy testosterone, and it also has uropeptides in it that activate CYP17 enzyme. When you activate this enzyme, it boosts up testosterone levels and also works really well. Combine that in with the Shilajit, you have an answer for some good high testosterone. This stuff works wildly in order to raise this testosterone up and works very well. And a lot of people will ask, does this only work in males? Is this only for males? Well, a lot of the research actually shows that women who have healthy testosterone levels actually feel so much better too. So mostly males, but women, this is also something that can benefit you as well. So be sure to implement these strategies because this is how you get results. Like I said, I'm a huge advocate of people going and using natural methods in order to boost up their health. So whether it's hormones, whether it's anything, it's just using the natural methods is a way to go. Put in the comment section below your experience with low testosterone. Give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and check out this video on how to do exercise to boost testosterone.
Doing high intensity interval training will help keep your cortisol levels low compared to doing long-term steady state cardiovascular exercise.